The minstrel's trying to pass the hat. The bar keeps having none of that. The maidens all think he's divine when he don't charge them for their wine. Every eve must run its course. Put the cart before the horse. We drink thy health with no remorse. One last song, let's all go home. One last song, we're not alone. Draw that sword right from the stone. One last song. Tonight's the night to raise the roof. The lassies, don't be so aloof. Shake your skirt, now toss your hair. Every mistress, maid and lady fair. The local watch is on its way to try out once to quell this fray. To this and more we shall but say one last song before we go. One last song to end the show. Every heart and mind shall go. One last song. One last song, we take our leave. One last song, but please don't grieve. We'll be back if you just believe. One last song. One last song. In the tavern every seat is filled. The revelry just can't be stilled. The townsfolk can't believe the noise. All the lost are singing with the boys. Before the torch is burning low, maids will blush and lads will glow. Raise your voices now and bestow one last song before we're through. One last song from us to you, the star-crossed lovers old and new. One last song. One last song from deep inside. One last song to ease your pride. A love that cannot be denied. One last song. One last song, we say goodbye. One last song, but please don't cry before we spread our wings and fly. One last song. One last song for you to hear. One last song for every tear, every season, every year. One last song. One last song. One last song. One last song. One